It is a special place in the world of football. A warm welcome to London, a warm welcome to Wembley. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by Lee Dixon. And if the game is as enticing on the pitch as it looks on paper, we're not going to be disappointed. It's England against Bulgaria.
Yeah, Derek, cracking atmosphere as usual here. That will lead to a nervy, energetic start. Frenetic, fast play to begin with before it all settles down. I'm really looking forward to this one.
The initial 11 today for the hosts. Jordan Pickford stands between the posts. Luke Shaw starts with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Dele Alli plays with Jordan Henderson in the centre of the pitch. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. And I think, Lee, the usual formula is to be expected. Defending and then counter-attacking swiftly.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got this system down to a T. And what you need pace. You need pace over the top. And you need good passes in midfield. Suck the opposition into you and then hit them on the break.
Dele Alli. Good technique displayed. Delivering it into the box. A very effective clearance. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Creative look about this. Happy to take on the shot. Good defending to prevent the chance. Dele Alli. Is this the moment? Really important tackle. Just tell us, Lee, what you think the plan should be from the point of view of the visitors.
Well, I think the visitors will get everybody behind the ball and try and spring attacks from that position. And if you've got the right type of players to soak up that pressure, then why not adopt that tactic? Makes complete sense to me.
An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Henderson. What can he do from here? And now Shaw. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed.
Well, it's a big opportunity squandered there. They'll be disappointed with that.
What a shocking pass, really. And take it away. Playing with purpose and control. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Ward-Prowse. Will it be? Can they get themselves in front here? What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here we can see, Derek, from this better angle, it's all about the technique. When you're volleying a ball, it's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot to make the connection, and there you go, in the back of the net. Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
The opening goal of the game then. And the emphasis is on create. Oh, what an opportunity! Well, they get the ball once more. Henderson. Well, he keeps going. Can they convert? In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here.
Well, as we see it again, the 1-2 is so hard to stop when it's done like that. And the thunderous strike to beat the keeper hands down is absolutely brilliant.
Well, a second goal for them here. Giving the ball to the opposition that time.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
It needs an accurate cross. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely ball into the box. And he gets up for the header, and quite frankly, it's a lovely finish. Brilliant goal.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, he won't be happy with that. They've dropped their intensity for sure.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Chances on, and still danger here. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end.
Well, the pressure's mounting, Derek. The goalkeeper preserves the lead, though.
Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Henderson. Chance here. A big miss. They should be 2 in front.
Well, that could be the game right there. What an opportunity to go 2 up. Well, he's been kicking and heading every ball in that technical area. They've been good up to now, but it's still fine margins.
Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Disappointing pass. And they need to get tighter here. Oh, big opportunity! And he struck the post. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Well, the pass not finding its target. Possession one. But a pass that lacks quality. Can they square the game? Not to be in terms of the finish. Shaw. Dele Alli. Henderson has it. And attempting the through ball. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, here's the replay, and what a ball that is to put him through. But I have to say after that, the keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. Near post, left exposed, and he's punished. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, just watching him closely throughout this game, it seems to me that he's being constantly overrun. What's your take on his performance, Lee?
Well, Derek, he's not the only reason why his team are losing today, but he's so influential normally, he definitely will feel the pain of this performance.
And now Shaw. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed.
Well, it's a big opportunity squandered there. They'll be disappointed with that.
Ward-Prowse. Will it be? Really digging. Can they get themselves in front here? What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with... Well, he keeps going. And looking very comfortable here. It needs an accurate cross. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match. Henderson. Chance here. A big miss. They should be 2 in front.
Well, that could be the game right there. What an opportunity to go 2 up.
Not to be in terms of the finish. Again, 2 in front. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. An authoritative challenge. Henderson. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Oh, far from the ideal pass. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Oh, nice ball. Delivered into the area here. It might still be problematic. And fed forwards. Chance to attack using width. He read it. Is it going to be? He had to react and did. It's wholehearted defending and the concession of a corner here. So a personnel change then. And over comes the corner. And a bit short with the clearance. Dele Alli. Ward-Prowse. In position. Still alive. It has to be, surely. Well, body in the way. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. And he's fired over the corner. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Hudson-Odoi. Goalkeeper should take charge. Kane. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily, and he composes himself, coolly slides it past a lonely keeper, who will be asking questions about where his back four went to.
And they will make the change now. The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Mason Greenwood. Kane. Losing possession a bit easily. Garabinov. Well, that's a super ball over the top. He's foiled them on his own. Henderson. No real conviction in the challenge. Cross towards Harry Kane at the back post. Clearing the lines, and so it will be a corner now. And firing it into the area. Ward-Prowse. Will it be Harry Kane? Terrific reflex action.
Yeah, you've just got to come out and spread yourself and hope for the best.
And now the delivery. And he did what he had to do defensively. Well, they get the ball once more. Well, they do like to press whenever they can. And a throw-in forthcoming. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Running with the ball confidently. And space for him to cut in. Well, no accuracy at all in terms of the shot unleashed.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that work to get in the position and then way, way wide.
Gomez. Shaw. Barnes. Kane. And a creative look about this. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Just 10 minutes to go. Just couldn't get it through. Harry Kane. Could be a chance to break here. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. And 5 minutes to go. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Well, it had to be a penalty, and a booking part of the story as well. In it goes, coolly converted.
Well, here's the replay, and this is the type of penalty you dream of. The keeper goes early, and you just slot it into the empty side, and off you go to celebrate with your mates. Easy stuff.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And that will be the keeper's ball. And intercepted it. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Barnes on attacking possibilities. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. And a good-looking ball. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Delivered into the box. Well, that is a defender's job to... And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces, Lee.
Well, being potent up front gives you a great chance in any game. And they were certainly that today. Sharp, clinical and exciting to watch for sure.
Well, he keeps maturing as a footballer, Dele Alli. Lee, what did you make of his overall performance tonight?
Well, lots of boxes ticked, his team won, he scored a penalty kick which he never looked like missing, and also had a good performance. Well done.
And now Shaw. Celebrations again. 2 in front. Kane. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Ward-Prowse. Terrific reflex action.
Yeah, you've just got to come out and spread yourself and hope for the best.
No accuracy at all in terms of the shot unleashed.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that work to get in the position and then wait.
Well, it had to be a penalty, and a booking part of the story as well. In it goes! Coolly converted! The man to watch. A hat-trick in his last game. Can he continue that red-hot form? Stay with us on EA TV. Well, brilliant weather and one of the great venues in English football, St James's Park. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Newcastle United up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, Derek, cracking atmosphere as usual here. That will lead to a nervy, energetic start. Frenetic, fast play to begin with before it all settles down. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Lee, in particular, what do you expect to see from his game?
Well, he'll do well to beat his previous hat-trick, but the form he's in, I wouldn't put it past him.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. What do you think about this particular setup?
Well, strikers like support, and they've got support today in the number 10. They've also got 3 midfield players behind, 2 slightly wide and 1 just sitting in front of the back 4. Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee? Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The 2 central midfield players supplying support to a 3 ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
And the contest begins. Manquillo. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Roussillon. And continues his run. Not out of the woods yet. Well, they can keep possession now. And the emphasis is on creativity. Manquillo crossed into the penalty area. An opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the ball. The manager's trying to get his message across on the touchline. They've just got to keep pushing. Surely a goal will come.
Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. And the pass could do damage. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Matt Doherty. Axel Witsel. Good pass. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose. Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again. A bit sloppy in possession. Harry Kane. Son. A very effective challenge put in. Mergin Berisha. Promising sequence. Must take the lead here. Still possibilities. And a time for calm on the ball. Matt Doherty. Jason Denayer. Clark. Højbjerg. Spurs unable to retain possession. Jamal Lascelles. And in with a real chance. Has a go. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Axel Witsel. Almiron. Mergim Berisha. Pessina. He's in with a chance. And he misfires. The score sheet remains blank.
Well, it looked for all of the world that it should have been the first goal of the game. But his finishing has to be better than that.
Højbjerg. Dele Alli. And Witsel with it. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Really good attacking play. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Newcastle United up against Napoli.
Well, a super atmosphere of cup football rarely lets you down. Exciting game that'll be, I'm sure, Derek.
Mergim Berisha. Almiron. This attack looks highly promising. He must finish. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming.
Well, here it is, a striker's bread and butter, simple finish, but it's the positioning that gets him the goal.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
Well, back underway here. How will Spurs reply to that setback? Højbjerg. Dele Alli. Now Harry Kane. And taking it away. Good movement. And it's played into the centre. No nonsense clearance. Taken away from Son. Lucadinha. Oh, lovely ball. They have space here, Tottenham, in an attacking sense. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Kakere. Jérôme Roussillon. On to Almiron. A creative look about this. Mergim Berisha. Is it going to be a goal? That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
So 2-0 now. Axel Witsel. Jack Clark. Matt Doherty. Dele Alli now. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Can they create something from here? And with that, the attack fizzles out. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, he's normally the ultimate team player, Heung-min Son, but for whatever reason, it hasn't happened for him.
Well, we don't like to be too negative, Derek, do we? But the manager will know he's not having a good game today. If it wasn't clear the few times he's had the ball, it's certainly clear the fact that he's been a bystander for much of the play.
And the contest begins. Manquillo. An opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the...
This attack looks highly promising. He must finish! And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming. Mergin Berisha. Is it going to be? A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Well, the ball is moving again. The first half struggles for Tottenham were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it in this half? Matt Doherty. Dele Alli. Less than convincing defending. And in with a real chance. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
It's a short one. And delivered into the box. Able to close down the shot. Great block again. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely. Agree with that one. Newcastle have hardly had the ball, but again, we've seen it before, we'll see it again. Their counter-attack play has been absolutely fantastic. Pace really hurts.
Oh, he's through here. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really lovely through ball. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Fabier. Dele Alli. Harry Kane. He's given us away. A Spurs free kick it's going to be. Kakere. Couldn't keep it. Højbjerg. Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. He has time to play it over. Digne. Now Son. And Højbjerg with it. And he's made headway. Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
Axel Witsel. Jamal Lascelles. Well, a poor attempt at a challenge, and on he goes. Fed over towards the back post. Well, not cleared away completely. And problem solved for now. And space here on the flank. The cross is on. But dealt with efficiently. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. And he's fired over the corner. That's all they can conjure for now. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Ndombele. Now Witsel. And he's taken it away. A bit of running room now on the wing. He's in behind. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. But I have to say after that, the keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. Near post, left exposed, and he's punished. Well, all the day's frustrations are there for all to see. The coach needs to try and turn this around, and quickly.
And they're making a change. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. 15 minutes remaining. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Ndombele. Ndombele. He could pick out a teammate. Doherty. And here's Ndombele. A smart stop here. Corner kick then for Spurs. And firing it into the area. Oh, showing excellent vision. Can he finish this? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back and then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Well, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Harry Kane. This attack looks highly promising. Ndombele. Pierre. But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Lewis. Maxence Kakere. On to Almiron. He's in here. Save, but still a chance. The goalkeeper miles out of position. What a miss, you've got to say.
Well, that space the goalkeeper give him there, it's a present. It's like Christmas.
Ball's gone. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And in with a real chance. Now the keeper grabs it. Pierre. Son. Shielded by Son, waiting here for support to arrive. Well, Tottenham have possession again. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Poor attempt at a pass, really. Running with the ball confidently. And there goes the final whistle. It is a happy story as far as Newcastle are concerned. 3 points for them, Lee.
Well, Derek, as we said, this team love a goal fest, and they certainly know where the target is. Lovely, lively build-up and a real sharp, cutting edge to this lot. Great entertainment, really enjoyable.
Manquillo. opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the...
This attack looks highly promising. He must finish! And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming. Mergim Berisha. Is it going to be? A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. And in with a real chance. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Great block again. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
Oh, he's through here. He's in behind. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Doherty. A smart stop here. Corner kick then for Spurs. One goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance. Pierre. Well, I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. He's in here. Save, but still a chance. The goalkeeper miles out of position. What a miss, you've got to say.
Well, that space the goalkeeper give him there.
Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.